Welcome back, YouTube, to yet another video. Today we're going to talk about something very particular. Throughout my process, throughout my car being stolen and everything like that, I have dealt with a little bit of a discrepancy with my insurance. Now, I wanted to fix up this video being that I'm sure a lot of people are dealing with some sort of insurance claim that has to do with them undervaluing the car that they were insured with. Now, I was gonna go ahead and explain a few things, but in turn, I feel like it's a better step to go ahead and just explain what I did in order to get the proper valuation for my Camaro ZL1. And now, if this relates to you as far as having an exotic car, mid-tier car, your daily driver, regardless, I feel like people should listen to this video in case that you do get into a situation like this. This might be able to help you out in the long run. I feel like this is absolutely insane. Like, the amount of people that I'm thinking about that are probably getting their cars undervalued if they're a total loss, if they get stolen, or somewhat situation where it's deemed a total loss is absolutely ridiculous. Now, like, insurance is something we must have, right? But at the same time, they don't want to pay us the amount that is given, or the correct valuation, because they want to save money. Now, I think it's pretty selfish, and that's why I want to be able to help you guys out, or whoever's watching this video. I just want to be able to help you guys out, because again, it's just a very annoying situation knowing that your own insurance company can also turn their backs on you in that sense. Now, without further ado, I wanted to explain what I did. So I pretty much created a spreadsheet with one of my co-workers on the valuation of my car. Now, when I mentioned a spreadsheet, I also wanted to show you guys as well what I did, and in order to send what I thought was a comparable consideration for my valuation on my car. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm in my car right now. Let's go upstairs and then we'll go ahead and see that spreadsheet, and I'll give a whole overview of what I did in order to pretty much send them the correct valuation. All right, so this is the paper that I actually used, or one of them, for my insurance claim. So as you can see, there's multiple ZL1s, VIN number, color, 6-speed manual, distance, and everything like that. And these are the different dealerships that are selling the car itself. As you can see, I showed that there is one Carfax owner on some of them. As you can see, 3 of them, and then clean Carfax on all of them except for this one. But as of right now, this is by going by their guidelines. So this is the first page that I really sent. As you can see, we did our homework and showed the different prices along this ZL1, different ZL1s that we had. Total of 19 in a radius of about 2,500 miles maximum. And then when I sent this over, they actually said that it has to be in California and it has to be within a 500-mile radius. Now, different insurance companies have different guidelines as far as finding the comparable cars to then compare its value to. Obviously, it comes in different circumstances, right? So that's why I wanted to show you the first page, because that's what I sent in at first. Waited a day or so, I followed up with them, and then they told me, yeah, it has to be within California, and then it has to be within a 500-mile radius, which was very annoying, but I actually got what they were requesting for. So let me show you guys that second page. Boom. So here's the second page. It's more laid out, more organized in the sense of them looking at the car. So the cars up here are not the ones with the ZL1 1LE package. However, these are still pretty comparable cars, and you could see right here, they're pretty decently priced. Just to give them a reference on my market adjustment, because they quoted me at 63,000 and some change. Now, this is the first valuation that I got up to at 66,000 in the combination with all these cars priced. Now, the highlighted yellow was the one with the non-clean Carfax, but even still, at 63,000, is still quite a bit high for a car with a bad Carfax report. Now, over here, we have the 1LE package. At least 6 cars that are within that sort of criteria. And then over here in the green here is what I then used specifically to then show the insurance company that, yeah, this is indeed the comparable price to then value my car at. Because one of my things was that the ZL1 that I had was eventually a 12,000 mile car. So a lot of them were up there in 20, 30,000 mile range. And also because it was super, super clean, well detailed, put new tires on, and even including the modifications that I put into the car. I know that I bought the car pre-built, but I did a little bit of certain things here and there to make the build absolutely perfect and how I wanted it. So as you can see here, two 2018 ZL1s, and then in the criteria of them within the 500 mile radius, California and Arizona. But as you can see, the furthest one was about 331 miles away. They were asking 75,000 and 82,000 for a 2,000 mile one and a 3,000 mile one. And as you can see, yeah, clean Carfax, one owner. The max owner I had was, I was the third owner of the car, so still low ownership. And then you could see mileage adjustment for that particular, so I believe it was about 12 cents a mile or something like that. But the average was 78,975. This is the adjusted value for the ZL1. So 77,957. So this part is what I really sent as the second part for my insurance claim. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All in all, doing your homework actually helps out a lot, because at the end of this, after a week or so of going back and forth, I ended up having a valuation of 77,000 and some change. My deductible was 500, so then that gave me 76,500. And then, yeah, my loan amount was about 69,000. So I had a little bit of extra in the savings. So that was really, really good. And again, I wanted to explain this and how I did it. So that way, in case anyone has a feeling that they're being undervalued within particularly their insurance claim, they could go ahead, do a little bit of due diligence and homework, and you could get the proper value for your car. Then again, ladies and gents, that's pretty much how I got the proper valuation of my car. Now, being that I did get everything finalized and sorted, that does mean my ZL1 is officially deemed a total loss. So now I have to be looking for a newer car. But at the end of the day, this, if anything, was the most annoying part, and if anything was my worst worry, because I just wanted to make sure I was being fairly compensated for my my value on my car, because it's not often that you find a ZL1, especially pre-built too, modified and everything, with only 4,150 miles, which is what I bought the car for. And last time I had it was around 11,800 miles. So it still had a decent amount of mileage to go. So I really hope this pretty much clarifies everything as far as doing the homework and due diligence to then find that proper value you guys are looking for. And yeah, it's kind of sad that the ZL1 is, yeah, deemed a total loss. But at the end of the day, it's almost a blessing in disguise. Maybe I could go find something else within that budget, or maybe even cheaper, and just have a bigger of a project to work on for YouTube content. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's a short one, but I just wanted to make sure you guys had the proper information to then go ahead and have that proper valuation, especially for insurance, because we all know that, you know, that could be sort of a bad thing when you deal with that. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.